Now we are at our NFL section for today. So let's start off with the bad news first. Bad news is synonymous with the Jaguars this week because they ended up losing to the Cincinnati Bengals 27 to 31. Whew, James, there's a lot to unpack here, but I just want to give a shout out to Anthony Austin for posting this quote. Man, he was preaching yesterday on Sunday. For those who didn't go to church, this was all the lesson you needed. Jaguars didn't lose to the Bengals. They lost to the Jaguars. Couldn't have
Shout out
said
to
it.
Austin. That's my brother. Like I'm talking about. Like pull up his picture real quick. Like put on that. Click on that profile. Because one, he's lost a lot of weight. He was a big dude. But you talk about like he reminded me of my guy Dibby. He made the right decision to walk with the Lord. Because that hairline was like to the back of his head. And he was holding on to it. But my brother went bald and started flourishing, dog. Like it was one time when I first started working at First Coast News, I'm like, hey, what the fuck is my man's doing? He lost weight, lost his hair, and became the man. Like he is doing so good. I just want to give my brother his flowers while he could smell them. He is doing. I love. We got Ask Anthony segments. It's like I think there was a guy named Ken Amaro, I believe was his name, older gentleman. He took over Ken's spot and has been going.
During this game, however, the Jaguars could not even secure a W against second string quarterback because Joe Burrow went out with an injury. And now we have news about the injury that the QB is expected to miss at least 3 months because he suffered a grade 3 turf toe injury that will require surgery and sideline him. So let's take a quick look at the stats of this game before we get to some discourse and dialogue. So I'm going to share this with you guys. You know, we love going through the box score and team stats, not just talk. We are going to bring up and talk about the facts as well. So T-Law, 24-42, 271 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, got sacked once, and had a QBR of 34.7. Joe Burrow only attempted 13 passes before getting injured. So Jake Browning ended up stepping in, and he went 21 to 32, 241 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions as well. And he still had a higher QBR than Trevor Lawrence with 68.1. Jamar Chase, man, was a blur for the defense, man. 14 receptions, 165 yards, a touchdown. T. Higgins had a touchdown as well. That was horrible to watch for Jags fans. He made the defenders bump into each other and walked away spotless. ETN, 14 carries, 71 yards, an average of 5.1 yards per carry. Basul Tutton was looking great as well. 8 carries, 42 yards. And LaQuint Allen got some bump as well.
Can you read out? So we got 5.1. 5.3, 6.5, 9, averaging 5.1 yards per carry. Scroll up real quick. 27 carries total. Scroll up real quick to the quarterbacks. Right there lets you know why the game was lost. You averaging 5.1 yards a fucking carry, and you're out here throwing it 42 times. Like the craziest thing about watching this game in real time is that how much better the Jags are on the line of scrimmage in these first 2 games on both sides. Yeah. I made a post. Everybody's bashing Brian Thomas Jr. And I'm not telling you that you're wrong. He did have some bitch moments. But you got to remember, I've said this forever. Trevor throws fucking infirmary balls at times.
Right.
Like, he's not throwing them into one defender. He's throwing them into 2, sometimes 3.
Yeah.
It won't be today, but it might be tomorrow. Hell, I might hop on tonight if that's what's necessary. I have the all 22 for NFL. I wanted to do the first game, but then I was like, no, you know what? I don't want to be negative. I just want to I want to enjoy this. Trevor played well in spurts. But then he does in practice motherfucker ball. Guys, I'm with Brian Thomas Jr. needs to play better. But you right now, the best thing I can tell you to do is, I don't know if can we put up this is clearly in jest, okay? Don't nobody really do this. I just feel the need to tell stupid people that. I want you to make a left-hand turn into oncoming traffic, and only have 3 seconds to make that left-hand turn. And tell me you don't a little bit, even though that ain't gonna do nothing if the car gets hit. But we've all tried to push it. And then we think about it when we're driving down, like, man, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Could have just waited. I didn't need to make that. Or we've seen other people do that. That's like some of Trevor Lawrence's throws. He's throwing you into fucking oncoming traffic. And everybody's saying, you got to make that catch. Yes, okay. I hear what you're saying. But hypothetically speaking, could we have made a better throw? Was there a better decision that could have been made? And yes, every time. The intercept, like the Jags went from blowing this team out.
Incredible.
To throwing an interception in the fucking, not even the red zone is 20 yards. I think they were like 5 yards from the fucking end zone. And he got a little bit of pressure, which happens, but throw it us or nobody ball. You threw it you underthrew it when the guy's literally got nobody in the back of the end zone helping him. De'Ami Brown dropped the touchdown. Yes, he did. Mm-hmm. But that was later on. All you had to do is put a little bit more air on it, and if he would have dropped that touchdown, just like the touchdown that De'Ami Brown dropped later in the game, you still have another down to fight. Now, I'll give this before we go into other stuff, is that I do still blame Liam Cohen for the loss, because he should have taken the points instead of throwing it to Brian Thomas Jr., who clearly is showing you he has a hard time catching the ball across the middle. And Trevor is clearly showing you he's not diagnosing that. So both of your top players are clearly showing you that they ain't got it today. And the best player on your team, the weapon that you have, you don't use it. You kick that field goal, you'll go up 6. Now you're putting a backup quarterback in a must score a touchdown situation. Offensively, your whole game plan is different. 3 points, timeouts left, plenty of time. You could go and do whatever you want to do. You can run or pass. When you're down 6, you have to score a touchdown. That means you have to force the ball down the field and you have to throw it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's game. It's free game by big game. You ain't got to coach in the NFL to realize that.
I ain't too mad at him for wanting to trust his
guys. I get it.
So.
After he fucking waved you off, man, fuck that. Get your dumb ass over here. Let me cuss you out in front of national TV. Fuck what RG3 is saying. Bitch, you are the parent. This is what I'm tired of seeing right now. I'm so fucking tired. Bitch, I am your parent and I pay your bills. Like, you have a contract, you do it, you're going to do what I tell you to do, because there is a contract that you sign that gets you $50 million annually that tells you to do what the fuck I tell you to do.
Facts.
And you ain't earned the right to be able to wave nobody off yet.
That part.
I'm not mad at it. Disagreements happen. But like, yo, you're fucking up. I don't understand why you're mad at me for you fucking up. So let me go and put somebody in that I know won't fuck up.
And
Cam Little.
Half of the game, you would say the strategy, the coaching is what got us there. It was
very good game plan.
Defense was great.
They have to accept the fact. You gotta, Jaguar fan, we gotta look at this. Is not saying Trevor can't do it for you. But what I'm saying is we need him to be, he has the tools to not be a game manager, but the motherfucker is a game manager.
Facts.
Stop letting him lose you games until he can prove he can win you a game. He lost us the game, regardless of who else you want to point the finger at. He lost it.
What's Trevor's 40 again?
Trevor runs a 4.6, I believe.
Why doesn't he ever run? He never runs.
Because he can't slide. He doesn't know how to slide properly.
What?
Have you ever seen him try to slide? It looks painful. And maybe it's because he's too tall. I don't know. But like he just drops and like he never does. It's like he never played baseball. Like I know he couldn't play baseball in the hood, but like
Trevor will throw it over the line of scrimmage before he runs and have an open lane for a first down or a touchdown. I don't understand it. He's like, is he scared?
But what's my guy? Name Travis Etienne is like again 5.1 yards a pop. All your running backs are just run. The holes are wide open. Like just understand what it is.
We need a black quarterback. I said it. We need someone who's gonna run.
But what I won't allow y'all to do is just jump on one guy and not. We will not defend the guy with a 34 point under 35 QBR. Stop it.
Yeah.
Just stop it. That's not what you paid $50 million for. We can admit that. Multiple things can be true at the same time. As I told one guy, 1 + 1 is not the only way you can get the 2. Just saying. I'm just making that statement out there. Just
would you say the backup for the Bengals outplayed Trevor?
He had zero expectations. Go back to it. Blow it up again, Jaden. Things that don't fucking make sense.
I don't even know who that
He had better. His accuracy was better. He was 21 for 32. That means he had 3 less completions than Trevor with 10 less throws. He had 3 interceptions. There is nowhere on this planet where you should have 3 interceptions and you don't walk away with a win in the NFL.
Right.
That means you were forcing an issue that was not there. Jesus Christ, they had there's no, you're not supposed to lose an NFL game when you have over 100 yards rushing. The game is not designed that way. Scroll down. Even though our guys weren't eating like their guys were, Parker Washington, you had guys show up that didn't show up. Bigger than Brian Thomas Jr. Stop putting the microphone in Travis Hunter's face until Travis Hunter makes a play that matters.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. BTJ, for all the shit that he gets, BTJ prevented interception number 3. You threw the ball, a jump ball in the air, and that motherfucker went to go play volleyball. You underthrew him. And that's the one that was slid to Travis Hunter and he tried to catch it. Do you know what that tells me without watching the play? Travis Hunter was fucking open. You threw it to the guy, underthrew the guy for a jump ball situation, and you lucked up that the guy was heady and made a play on the ball better than the defender did. You also threw it to Travis Hunter, and the bitch hit him square in the fucking shoulder pass. If it was a spear, it would have fucking killed him. He also got the pass interference call, which I do believe was BS. Should not have been called. But the thing is, and he was on the number 3, but they were in a 3-wide set. Tyson Campbell, Jordan, and Jerry Jones, those are your 3 big time main guys. They should have been there. Even though we need to stop the fucking Tyson Campbell over the number 1 experiment. Shit ain't working. Put him over the number 3. That motherfucker helped my fantasy football team, but made the Jags lose.
He started out there. He just can't keep it up for a full.
He can't. And that's okay. We have to recognize what it is. 2017, we dealt with something similar. I forget the cornerback's name, but he came from the Texans. And he was considered one of the top corners, but we had this guy named Jalen Ramsey. And he got mad that they started letting Jalen Ramsey travel to cover the number 1, and he was getting frustrated. Bitch, you get barbecue chicken. I think it's Jordan Lewis, number 2, put him on the number 1. And then maybe let Jerry and Jones and Tyson Campbell battle it out for the other guy. AJ Bouye, thank you. I appreciate that, Dad Bob Mack. AJ Bouye was crying and shit because he wasn't covering the number 1. Bitch, you getting cooked. Go be a great 2.
Yeah.
Flourish, King. You don't need that pressure. But I watched him get cooked twice. Thrice. And Wingard did the thing that stereotypical to safeties like that. Shout out to his interception. But bro, go make the tackle. Go be the safety. Don't go make the big hit. Just go wrap them up. And our D line is putting pressure on him, man. But you got a big physical wide receiver, and you're playing. I guess he felt he had inside help. Man, fuck it. Take away the slant inside the 5. You got the sideline to help you with the damn with the fade.
Yeah.
And then they putting pressure on the quarterback. That ain't fucking that ain't Joe Burrow. You're right. Jerry was getting cooked too. But you're right. But he also like that touchdown that Jerry had was a fucking great catch that they had on him.
Yeah. Actually,
one-handed, falling backwards and shit. All right, bro. That's just God's will. God wanted him to make that tackle. Yeah, 1 foot inbounds. The foot taps, and then he lands his shit on the same leg. A lot had to go right with that one. But nothing was bad as that catch that was on Tyson. Tyson got barbecue chicken. And that ain't supposed to happen. All that being said, a backup quarterback. The Jaguars, with everybody else, sees backup quarterback, sees victory. Except for the Jags. Mind you, Mackelberry Jones was the backup quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Go look at his numbers and his stats. I said Mac Jones was playing just as good as Trevor Lawrence at the end of last year. Y'all would have thought I said Trevor's mom is a cross-eyed midget or something. The way those comments went, when you could see that shit. And now Mac Jones is in San Francisco without the talented wide receivers that they have, because San Francisco got rid of practically everybody to play Brock Purdy injured ass. Fuck you, Brock. I don't have a quarterback for my fantasy football team right now because of you. But Mackelberry is out there throwing dimes. Again, it's not all anybody's fault.
I'm just I can't believe how little he runs in 2025.
I just want Trevor to play to the ability that I know he can play.
Well, we've been saying that for how many years now? You got outplayed by the backup for the Bengals, who have like the worst dysfunction. They didn't even want to pay that man who got the sack, freaking put all the pressure on him. They have the terrible, maybe the worst offensive line in the game. Made our defense look good at the beginning, but Trevor couldn't seal any deal. He's just scared, bro. He's a scared one. And it just might be time for us to say it's not Yips anymore. He's just not brave.
But the problem is they ain't got no choice. They paid him.
Yeah.
We have to fit. Just it is easy. I think they can game plan around him. I saw enough. I saw a lot of hope. But you still needed that. You needed that. You needed the pocket. That was a W that nobody thought you were going to get. And you guys they were folding Burrow. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like I wish we didn't hurt him.
Yeah.
If we didn't hurt Joe Burrow, life is better. And go out there with this other guy and just no, I've never heard of this guy before. Now this guy's getting all kinds of booty in Cincinnati. What's the fast food chain they got? They charge you like the chili and spaghetti or something. It's like a Midwestern. He's at White Castle. He get whatever he wants at White Castle. It's not White Castle, but I know White Castle. He gets whatever he wants.
Skyline.
Yeah, he fucking up. Some,
Chili.
Skyline has got him an endorsement deal lined up right now. Donato's. Oh, he is fucking some Donato's pizza up.
Right.
The minute he went to the apartment, because that's where he probably lives, because he didn't even know he was making the team. That man had like 20 Donato's flatbread pepperoni pizzas waiting for him. And pop, because that's what they call it there. They don't call it soda. They call it pop. But nah, that's Scott's unlimited Skyline chili. He brought him back, fourth quarter deficit. Like, these are the things that they talk about in games now. And I'm like, oh, shit, we had it, man.
I mean, does Geno win that game if he's our quarterback? We can go through a
Geno
list.
Smith? Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We can go through a list of
J5. Jameis wins that.
That would win that game. You had to lose that. successful.
You know what? He needs that Jameis prayer. He didn't give him no pick sixes up, but like I pray that the Lord deliver me from throwing interceptions.
I actually think that might help.
That's what we kind of need. Sprinkle that little Jameis prayer on him.
Give him some Jameis encouragement.
Shamar Stewart got injured too in this game, James. I know that owner was I know that owner was mad.
The owner was, but you know what? The owner deserves everything that he gets. He's a terrible person. Should have been paid Shamar. Should have been played the DN. All right. You got Joe Burrow and Shamar Stewart. Do you know what they both had in common? Neither finished the game. And both had injuries that required them to be seen by medical attention, and both had to walk to where the training room because they don't have fucking the pulleys, the trucks. They don't have anything. They don't have fucking golf carts. They don't have a multi-billion-dollar organization doesn't have a $10,000 driving equipment.
Oh my God.
This owner might be inept. Like, it's not racist. I don't believe he's racist at all. I just think he's cheap and stupid.
Yeah.
And that's just as bad. At least racism gives us a good, thorough excuse. Cheap doesn't do anything for us. Like, you could have got one that day. Like, you could have had one. By the time Joe Burrow walked off the field, you could have had one to him by then. Yeah. Somebody has one of them. John Deere should have been calling like, I will spot you one.
Right. Like this cannot happen. Oh my gosh.
So cool out there hopping along, making it worse. You know how painful that is when you got one toe?
That's so embarrassing. Driving golf carts in their neighborhood.
On the good news for the Jaguars, though, according to Front Office Sports, FanDuel will pay the Jaguars nearly $5 million to compensate for the $20 million that an ex-team employee stole from the team and lost at the sports book per ESPN.
How does that happen? How did they steal?
That's the Indian dude from Tallahassee. He went to Rickards. You remember they said like he was out there just stealing bread and gambling?
What? Is he?
Look, my bad, and I hate that it's an Indian. Indian or a Nigerian are the two that you don't want it to be because it feels like it perpetuates stereotypes, but it was. And he's from Southside kid, went to IB program.
Oh wow,
very smart. I wonder how Shy deals with shit like that. Like, you think Shad just was curling his mustache? You'll store this for me? Like, pointing at, like who the fuck you think you is? I just want to believe Shad is like a gangster, because he's so nice and smiling. But I just want to believe, like, when he closes the door, like, you just know, like, your stomach drops to your asshole. Because you know Shad about to do some wild shit. He about to fuck you up over $20 million.
That chicken guy from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Juan Carlo.
Juan Carlo.
It's Juan Carlo. Is it Espinosa?
It's Giancarlo Esposito.
There we go.
I knew it was something. I was close because I never thought he was Spanish because he only plays like real black roles.
I know he was in a Spike Lee movie.